What are your thoughts on AI? Do you think it is a good thing that AI is about to take over everything? Or do you think we should pump the brakes a little bit? There are many prominent media personalities that are out there, and I go to Tucker Carlson, most notably, who are telling us that AI might not be in the best interest for the regular person. I would have to disagree, but do I have the popular opinion? I don't know. We're going to look at this. First of all, this is a commencement address at UCF. This woman brought up AI, that it's going to lead us into the future, the next industrial revolution. But the response from the students was not what you might expect.
Change is exciting, very exciting. And let's face it, change can be daunting. The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution.
And then she's getting a lot of boos, getting called out on the stage.
I struck a chord. May I finish?
So, yeah. So as we can see, at least kids coming out of college are not too happy about it. Or do the UCF students, do they represent all the kids? I don't know. I'm not Gen Z. I'm not coming out of college right now. I am excited about AI. But I know, like, the people that have been bringing it up, they're like saying that it's going to destroy jobs. You're not going to have a future. You're not going to have a life, because your life is invested in your job. You know, that's your purpose. You know, that's all you are. That's all you can be. That's how I think. And I recently, I just saw the movie The Devil Wears Prada this weekend. It came out. I don't know if it came out the weekend before or whatever. But I don't want to give anything away. I'm no spoiler alerts. But the whole movie, it seems like this woman is tied to her career. Her career is everything. That's all she finds life in. It reminds me of the show The Office. It's just like they're always worried about downsizing. I'm going to lose my job. And that's just like controlling your emotions and what you're doing, and like how you feel about everything. That's the lens you're seeing it through. And I think that is what I would say that people up the top want to make the lower class, or maybe the middle class, the regular people, feel. They want us to feel anxious and like that we're controlled and they have so much power over us, as opposed to, let's maybe break free of that. Let's actually take a look at this. This is Tucker Carlson with Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. And Tucker had some interesting thoughts on this.
Well, it's a great thing, the American dream. If freedom and opportunity is what the American dream is, then, those are things worth dying for.
Yes,
I think.
That's what people are doing.
So the question is AI going to bring us freedom and opportunity? Because AI is the big bet that the entire American economy is making right now. And I want it to be a good bet more than anything. But I wonder if it's going to bring us freedom and opportunity. So let's just start with opportunity. The concern that people have is that their jobs, and not just their jobs, but their purpose for being alive, will be replaced by machines. To which you say that's not true. Great things will happen. To which I said, okay, what are those great things? To which you talked about Shark Tank. So I just want to be a little more specific about what the upside of AI is, because then everyone will calm down and feel happy about your data center. What is the upside?
So right there, it's almost setting the stage of how you should feel about this. Like right up front, that people's jobs, that's what their life is invested into. And if they don't have that, they have no purpose. They have no meaning. Whereas, is that the way that it should be? And could AI actually unlock something that we could find deeper meaning, a greater meaning, that we can actually do the things that we want? I know Tucker Carlson isn't out there picking up crap off the sidewalk, or he's not throwing, garbage into, a garbage truck, or maybe doing stuff that and there's nothing wrong with that. I would say there's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's not, I don't think that people, that's what they live and love to do. I mean, regular people, their jobs, it's just a thing that they have to support their means and their way of life. It's not their life. And I think that is the lie that most people are fed, most people are told that this is you and we can control you. We have power over you. And the government wants to just put us in our place because they want us to be little hamsters on a hamster wheel, churning out, productivity. Whereas regular people, if AI came in and was able to give us a little bit of escapism, do the things that maybe normal people don't want to do, that you could just be doing what you actually love and want to do and find your calling. and not be just so tied to just a regular job. Just do something that is actually because I feel I have a difference of opinion between work and a job. A job is just something you have to do. It's just something that pays the bills. But work is something, a God ordained thing, good thing, something that you find enjoyment in, you love, you like. It's like, and it's not this just pie in the sky thing. I think that when people talk about let's slow down AI could step in and do some of the things that we don't want to do, that regular people don't want to do. Tucker Carlson is probably doing what he loves. A lot of people don't get the gift of doing what they love. And I think if we harness AI, we can take it and use it for a greater purpose that we can actually do what we want to do. And I think that's kind of missing the point, because it's Tucker Carlson. I don't know if he's had a regular job most of his life. He's been in media, and most people, that's what they're aspiring to do. They're aspiring to have that huge platform, have that huge voice, that megaphone that can influence, that can do wonders in this world that you can only dream of doing. And but to tell people that let's slow down the data centers, and there's a lot that's going into that, but just like, I think we know there's something more out there that we want, and it's just this normal, mundane, regular life that we just think we have to do. I think it could come to an end, but I just see the difference between Elon Musk and other that has just optimistic, that sees a greater future reality that we could potentially experience, as opposed to people that don't want to reach out into the future and pull it towards us. They just want to keep everyone living in this normal, regular life that's not uplifting everyone, that's maybe keeping you above everyone so that you can have your cake, you can do what you want. But because most of these podcasters, they're doing what they love. And I love what I do. But to tell people that you can't do what you love, you can't achieve your dreams. That's why most people want to do TikTok. They want to get out there. They want to create social media content. They want to do something that's going to bring enjoyment to other people. Not to bring attention to you, but to bring more enjoyment to other people in their lives. That's why most people coming out of college are going towards, they want to have influence. They want to be an influencer. They want fame or whatever. But fame is a drug. Fame is an addictive drug that people can just get caught up in, and you have that, and it could destroy you if you don't know how to control it. You don't know how to be there. If you're not good when you get it, you're not going to be good. You're definitely not going to be good when you have it. So I think there's a difference between just having influence and being able to speak your mind and tell people there's better things out there for you, as opposed to just, let's just keep everyone in the doghouse while I get to live in my castle, my ivory tower, do my thing, do what I want, because they need their jobs. Let them have their jobs. That's their life. That's their meaning. That's their purpose. You're going to take that away from them. Really? Really? And I think that these college students that are coming out in the workforce, that's just what they're told. They're told to live in fear. They're told to live. You're spending all this money to get a degree that's really not going to mean nothing when you come out of the world, out into the regular world, and you're not going to have a job there waiting for you. A job there, that is your life. That's what you need. That's the holy grail. A job. Let's maybe if we can maneuver past this, have the mindset of Elon Musk, and maybe not the mindset of Tucker Carlson in this specific instant. I think he's missing the point right here. Obviously, if AI took over and desires to start worshiping it, maybe we should pump the brakes then. I mean, yeah. And if it wants to Terminator style just take over the planet, to use us as a battery, maybe we should fight back. But man, that would be funner than just the regular life that a lot of people experience. And maybe you're a person that has the regular life and you love it. But I just know that if we're being honest, seriously, I'm going to be honest with you. You can be honest with me too. We don't need to put on a little paint our face and be fake little gremlins that just pretend to be like everything's hunky dory. I think things are more dory, and not as much hunky. But what do you think? Let me know. Do you think the AI is going to just ruin us because it's going to take away our jobs? Or do you think it could unlock things that people could do what they actually want to do? It could free them up to do what they love. And it's all about how you receive AI. If you can use it for your own purposes, if you can use it for greater humanity, as opposed to, that's why we need to check the people that want to get up there and want to just control and, for evil purposes. That's the battle between good and evil, not between a machine doing something, a task that a normal human doesn't necessarily want to be doing, but they're being forced to do. Let go of the peasants, Tucker. Let go of the peasants. We're just regular people too. We want to get to that point, where we're doing what we love. So I think a lot of people feel that. Let me know, or do you feel that way? Let me know. Drop a comment, smash that like button, and have a good Tuesday. See y'all.